Hi, and welcome back into day 10. So, we're already at the end of this first part of the grief pack. I think it's fair to say that up until this point, it's just been a few days, and all we've really been doing is creating a space in which the mind can adjust to what's happened, where the body and the mind can begin to even comprehend, even get to a point of believing, understanding what's happened. So often that sense of disbelief and of shock, it's so strong that we almost can't even accept what's happened. And yet until we create even just a window of acceptance in the mind, then it's very difficult to begin that process of healing. So as we move towards part two, it's the focus is going to be very much on healing and ensuring that as you go through this process that you're taking care of yourself and that you feel as though you have the resources to take care of yourself. Today though, we're going to continue with the same exercise, the same technique that we've been using up until this point. So make sure that you're sitting comfortably, that the eyes are open, you're aware of the space around you. And when you're ready, just taking those big deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And with that next out breath, just closing the eyes, allowing the breath to return to its own natural rhythm in and out through the nose. As you just feel the weight of the body press down and just settle in to the space around you now. Bringing the attention back to the body. Checking in with the body, noticing how it feels, not judging it, not thinking about it, just noticing. And as you scan down from head to toe, in just the same way, not judging, not thinking, just noticing how it feels. And just shifting the attention to the breath now. Very gentle way to begin with, just noticing where in the body you feel that movement. knowing when the breath's long, knowing when the breath's short, just following each and every breath, just starting to become more familiar with that rhythm. And now just starting to count those breaths as they pass. Remember the breath here as an anchor to come back to. Noticing when the mind's wandered. Choosing to just acknowledge that and to gently bring the attention back, just resting it. That rising and falling sensation, nothing else to do. Or allowing the mind to be as it is. Allowing thoughts to come and go, allowing feelings, no matter how intense, to be present. There's a strong emotion, a sense of the breath. Breathing in through that emotion. But just resting the attention on that rising and falling sensation. And then letting go of that focus on the breath or on anything else. Just for a few seconds, just allowing the mind to be completely free to do whatever it wants to do. And then just bringing the attention back to the body again. Just coming back to that feeling of weight. Feeling of contact. Noticing the sounds, the space around you as you open your eyes in your own time and take a moment. Notice how you feel. Do share whatever you need to. And just acknowledging as well what you've done over these past 10 days. It is a really, really difficult thing to sit with the mind as it is when there's pain, sense of loss, of grief in your life. So that takes courage, to do that. So well done on even taking this first step, but knowing that this is just the the very first kind of step. This is simply designed, these 10 days are designed to create a space to acknowledge what's happened, to create a space for the body and the mind to catch up, to adjust to what's happened. But now as we continue, it becomes very much more about how do we create a healing space within ourselves, within our lives, where we can sort of deepen that sense of acceptance. Always with this idea in mind that it's not about letting go so much of our relationship with that person. It's about letting go of the thoughts that obscure or get in the way of our ability to maintain that sense of connection, unconditional love, however you like to think about it. So that's what we're going to continue to look at as we begin part 2. But I'll leave it there for now today, and I'll see you back here soon for day 1 of part 2.